Boys and girls, welcome back. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I know it's been like a few days. Like I said, I was out of town. But we are back today, Monday. Happy guys, Monday. Quick shout out. Quick shout out. Oh, obviously, hold up. First thing first. You guys can probably tell I look a tad bit different. I did get like a new camera, webcam, and stuff like that. So you guys let me know in the comments down below how it is, stuff like that. And also, shout out to West Coast Eagles and Adelaide for getting, I think, both teams' first win on the season. Close games for both teams, especially the West Coast game. But shout out to those both of them teams leaving the zero win column. Now the only two teams who have not have a win this year is Hawthorn and North Melbourne. Hey, and like I said, I thought Hawthorn were going to be like a progressive type team. I'm not really sure what's been going on with them. Obviously, some of you guys know what's been going on with Hawthorn this year. You guys let me know in the comments down below because I thought they'd be a tad bit better than I thought, but hasn't really been the case, unfortunately. Also, but pertaining to the video, guys, reference check out players who got caught cheating. Now, Madness Monday, just Mania Monday. Now, last week, stuff like that, we checked out like guys who kind of like, whose career kind of ended, after doing some like dumb crap. Shout out to my dog, Kalen. All credit goes to him. Make sure you guys do sub to him as well. That's it. That's the intro. Let's get started.
From betting on your own team.
I didn't forget. Shout out to my dogs from Brisbane. Take care of business against Melbourne. Slowly but surely, we're starting to see progress. That's it.
To illegally climbing a goalpost. These are 8 times AFL players were caught cheating in 4K. Beginning with Travis Cloke, who used an illegal item that allowed him to take way more marks than usual. Leading into Collingwood's match against GWS in 2016, Cloke wasn't in the best form, only averaging 1 goal a game. But during the game at Giant Stadium, the Pies key forward was just brilliant, marking every forward entry sent into him with ease. Combine that with his straight kicking, and Cloke had his highest scoring match of the year with 4 goals to his name. But there was massive controversy after the game ended. Later, on the footy show, Craig Hutchison came out wearing a glove, the exact same one that Cloke had been wearing. Hutchison then stated that Cloke's glove was completely illegal and that the Pie should have been suspended for 2 weeks.
That's low-key kind of true, because it is like, why is he just wearing just a random ass glove and just one glove on his hand? I was looking at that, I'm like, hey, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird.
But if Cloke's performance wasn't proof enough, Hutchie used a soccer ball to demonstrate how grippy the glove was, with it pretty much impossible to hold with just his bare hands. Now, Travis Cloke's cheating incident isn't too bad. It was an honest mistake. But that wasn't the case for Dane Rampe. Towards the end of Sydney's 2018 match against Essendon, David Myers marked the ball 60 metres out from goal and had a set shot after the siren, with the chance to win the game. Myers chose to kick a drop punt instead of a torp, failing to make the distance by a long way. Sydney began celebrating, but the game wasn't over just yet. Essendon players were appealing for a free. Turns out, as Myers ran up to take his kick, Dane Rampe ran towards the goalpost, jumped on it, and bizarrely began trying to climb it. The problem was that Rampe's climb had shaken the goalpost, which is illegal and against the AFL rules.
I ain't never seen no crap like that. Why would you do that? Like, even if it's not in the rules or not, like, that's crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that, bro. Yeah, that's wow.
The Bombers players pleaded with the umpire for a 50-metre penalty, but they were unsuccessful. Sydney were unfairly given the 5-point win over Essendon. In the 2023 North Melbourne vs Sydney game, the Kangaroos looked likely to win their 3rd game of the year.
Wow.
They led by 3 points with only a minute left. The umpire was about to throw the ball up in Sydney's forward 50 when he suddenly stopped. He was listening into his earpiece. Every player on the ground was really confused, having no idea what was happening. Then, the umpire announced that Hayden McLean had won himself a free kick and a 50-metre penalty.
Wait, this was recent.
So a free goal. North players and fans were understandably upset. Later on, footage on the Sunday Footy Show made the incident a lot clearer. Liam Shields and Will Phillips had run to the bench, and Hugh Greenwood and Tom Powell had returned to the field. This put North's player rotations up to 76, exceeding the allowed limit of 75. It's harsh to say that these players cheated, but whether they knew it or not, they unintentionally broke the AFL's rules. In June 2019, Jaden Stevenson was caught in a horrible cheating incident, but his cheating wasn't anything to do with the AFL. It had to do with betting. During the 2019 season, Stevenson placed 3 bets on 3 different matches. This was a problem because AFL players are forbidden from betting on anything to do with the league.
And you know what's crazy? Because this same incident just happened in the NBA as well. Like, we just had an NBA player. I'm saying we, but in the NBA, there's a player who got like caught like betting on games, and he won like a whole bunch of money. Wow, like dude, it's just some people's decision making at times just irritates me because it's dumb. Like, why would you do something that? You know
what made Stevenson's situation even worse is that not only did he bet on his team to win and his teammates to have a high number of disposals, he bet on himself to score 3 or more goals. Despite him only betting $36 in total, he was punished purely based on his actions. Who caught Stevenson cheating? Well, nobody. After realising his huge mistake, Stevenson reported himself to the club. The 22-match ban he received would have ruled him out for nearly the entire 2020 season, but luckily for him, 12 of those matches were suspended. And to make matters worse for Stevenson, he lost all 3 of his bets. 2 months after the 2012 AFL season ended, there was huge controversy for Adelaide. The Crows were caught paying Kurt Tippett extra money outside of the salary cap, amounting to up to $200,000. The club was fined $300,000 and banned from drafting any player in the first 2 rounds of the 2013 draft. But Tippett was also found responsible for agreeing to the deal, which he denied, saying that he trusted the club with contract negotiations and that they betrayed him. Tippett pleaded guilty to the charges, but said only because he was advised to by his legal team.
I'm gonna say, where's his agent?
The star forward was handed a 22-match ban, the same length as Stevenson's, with him also getting 11 games of those suspended. This cheating was unfair for other teams, who could have picked up Tippett instead, as Adelaide couldn't afford him. He also tremendously helped the Crows rise up the ladder from 14th the previous season to 2nd, with his 39 goals making him the team's equal highest goal kicker.
That's what's up.
At the start of the 2015 season, Collingwood duo Josh Thomas and Lockie Keefe both tested positive to an illegal performance-enhancing substance called clenbuterol. It gave Thomas and Keefe increased muscle mass and lower body fat, a huge advantage in a sport like the AFL, where athleticism is so heavily relied upon. The two were handed a 2-year ban, which meant they were available to start playing footy again in early 2017. But Lockie Keefe never returned, not being put on for a single game for the Pies that year, and being delisted at the end of the season. Josh Thomas, on the other hand, was given his spot back in the team in round 15 and became a regular contributor for the Pies throughout the next couple years.
It seemed like one guy, actually managed to redeem his career, and then, Buddy wasn't. It was like, not for you, bro. Not for you, bro.
2018 was his best season, kicking 38 goals and helping the Pies make it all the way to the grand final.
He got right.
But at the end of 2021, the then 30-year-old Thomas announced that he was retiring, as he wanted to pursue a career in finance instead. In 2013, Jobe Watson made the shocking confession that he had in fact taken a banned substance called AOD 9604. although Watson said that he was told the substance was legal by the club doctor and club, and that they had in fact lied to him. It was essentially an anti-obesity drug, helping the player taking it stay much leaner. But this discovery was just the tip of the iceberg, because at the start of the 2016 season, 34 Bombers players were found guilty of doping, and all of them were handed a hefty 12-month ban.
Real pathetic.
Among the 34 were key players like Dyson Heppel and Michael Hurley. Watson's captaincy was taken away and handed over to Brendan Goddard, who was not at the club during that devastating 2012 season. By that time, James Hird had left the club, and Essendon had missed out on the 2013 final series, a chance to win their first final in 9 years, due to a ban from the AFL. What AFL cheating incident is the worst, in your opinion?
That's the craziest one. So we had betting, poker, stuff like that. We have guys using some type of special glove, and actually have like sticky hands. Like we have guys climbing foul poles, like freaking like with animals. Like, what are you, a freaking panda? Panda. Like, come on, bro. Like even though like, and the ref is right there to the bottom corners looking at it. You guys let me know what was it crazy when it comments down below. Don't forget to like the video, sub. See you guys then. Peace.